TPU, Tensor Processing Unit. Today we're going to understand from zero to end how Google created this magical chip. To understand this story, we first need to understand the brain of a computer, the processor. A normal CPU, Central Processing Unit, is like a multitasking chef. It can cook tea, pizza, rice, or noodles, but it does everything one task at a time. On the other hand, there is the GPU, Graphics Processing Unit. A GPU might not cook many different dishes, but it can cook 100 rotis at the same time. In other words, it performs parallel processing. In the early days of artificial intelligence and machine learning, GPUs were used for training AI models. But AI models started growing so fast that both CPUs and GPUs were becoming slow and extremely expensive. Even Moore's Law, which once predicted that chips would double in power every 2 years, was starting to slow down. Google realized something important. Traditional processors simply couldn't handle the future of AI. Now let's go back to the 2013 voice search crisis. When Google rolled out speech recognition on smartphones, they discovered a harsh truth. The computing power required to run this AI system was far beyond what normal servers could handle. If users used voice search for just 3 minutes a day, Google would have had to double its global data centers overnight. That meant billions of dollars in cost and electricity consumption equal to powering an entire city. That's when Google management made a bold decision. We cannot depend on chips made by others anymore. We need custom hardware designed specifically for our AI. And that's how the TPU, Tensor Processing Unit, was born. In simple terms, a TPU is an ASIC, which stands for Application-Specific Integrated Circuit. This means it's a chip designed for one specific task. Think of it like this. A CPU is like a Swiss Army knife. It can do many different things. But a TPU is like a samurai sword, built for only one purpose, but unbeatable at that task. Just like a washing machine can only wash clothes and cannot play video games, a TPU is designed only to solve AI mathematics. From an architectural point of view, CPUs and GPUs use many of their transistors just to decide what task to do next. But a TPU is designed almost entirely to perform AI calculations, mainly addition and multiplication of numbers. To turn this impossible project into reality, Google hired a legendary Silicon Valley hardware engineer named Norm Juppy. The mission of Project TPU was simple. Build a chip that consumes very little power but performs massive AI computations. Normally in the tech industry, designing, testing, and launching a new chip takes 3 to 4 years. But Google didn't have that luxury. Their data centers were at risk of overload. So Norm Juppy and his team did something extraordinary. From idea to design, manufacturing, and deployment inside real Google data centers, the entire project was completed in just 15 months. Even today, this is considered one of the fastest hardware engineering achievements ever. But the big question is,